right, guys, today we are on Chapter 8, Lesson 2. Your I can statement is I can show groups of 10 with connecting cubes, which is exactly what I had you get out. Okay? So how many connecting cubes did you have all together in your bag? Raise your hand and tell me. Haley.
5.
And 5 groups of 10 is worth how much? Olivia. 50. Very good. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and jump into our lesson. Now, we have been working with place value over the last week, haven't we?
Yeah.
Okay? So I'm just going to write a number up here really quick. And just to review, I want you to tell me which number's in the tens and which number is in the ones, okay? So my number 2, this is the number 42. So my number 2, is this in the tens or the ones place? Do not shout out the answer, just raise your hand. Cooper.
Ones.
It's in the ones place. How about the 4 and 42? Is that in the tens or the ones place, Kayla?
10.
It's in the tens. Now, who can break this down, like we've been doing last week, into what is a good sentence we could use to explain the number 42? Why don't you get with your elbow partners and talk about a sentence that, if I didn't know, how would you explain it to me? Get together and your partners and talk about it.
Oh, this is so hard to do.
You guys need some help? Are you ready? Hey, when you're ready, raise your hand. When you're ready, raise your hand. I have 2 groups that are ready. 3 groups that are ready. If you're ready to explain that to me, raise your hand. Otherwise, I'm going to give you more time, Kit, and I see you all just sitting there quietly. Are you ready? We don't. It's okay. All right. Cooper's group. Cooper, who's your group?
No.
Lucas.
No.
How did you and Lucas explain this? How could you explain this to me? And I know when I say it, you're going to go, or if somebody says it, you're going to go, oh, yeah. Ella and Preston.
We have 40, and then you just had 2.
Okay, but there are 4 groups of what? So you would say I have 4 tens and how many ones? 2. And 2 ones. Does that make sense? Do you guys remember working with this in some of your past work? Then we would, if you flip back a few pages, you can see where you would write that in. 13 is 1 10 and 3 ones. If you flip back to page 451, 451, you flip backwards. That goes backwards this way. Look at number 6. It's the number 13. It's 1 10 and 3 ones. Do you remember now how we work with that? All right, guys. Let's move on now. Okay, so now he's got a question he's asking. Who would like to read that question for me? Chloe. Read it nice and quick, loud.
10's the same as 20?
Is 2 tens the same as 20? I want you to go ahead. You can use your cube, any colors you want, and show me what 2 tens looks like. Just 2 tens. All right, Preston.
So, hey, cube, we both match.
No, keep them put together. There you go.
Okay, so on the
Guys, don't unclick them right now. Don't undo them because it's going to be too hard. Good job, Kayla. Good job, Olivia and Maddie. Good job, Erica. Good. Now, would you guys agree that you have 20 cubes in your hand?
Yes.
Right? Does the color matter? We're talking about how many cubes you have in your hand all together. Yes or no?
Yes.
I agree. How do you know? How can we take that rich vocabulary we've been learning about and tie it into this? How do we know? Why don't you get back with your elbow partner and talk about how you know that those two tens make 20? How do you know that these two tens make 20? How do you know that? Aislinn, how do you know that these two tens make 20? Alright, you count them. Can you tell me another reason? Yeah.
You know how 1 is right after 2. That's 20. And 1 is
Because 10 plus 10 is 10. Okay. That's good. We're good. What's some stuff you guys are doing? Okay. Preston, what'd you come up with? Huh? I'm hearing some really good answers here. All right, let's get back together. Kitten, why don't your group, you tell me how you know, how do you know that those two tens make 20? Maddie says, and I like that, I can count by tens. Yep. Go ahead and follow me. I can count by tens. And Maddie, by counting by tens, what did you know? So, I know that 10 plus 10 equals what? 20. Then write down here when you're done. I'll give you guys a couple seconds to catch up because I know you think Miss Anderson's a speedy writer.
I have one that I've been.
Okay, what was it?
Well, 1 comes right after 2, and there's a 1 in 10, and there's a 2 in 20, so it has to be after 10 then.
Yeah, I was thinking along those lines too. Michaela, let's stick with the group and we'll write that. That was a perfect way. I love that way that you explained that. Okay.
I just thought I'd make it loud because it's too loud.
All right. So down at the bottom, Maddie, look at that line. It says blank tens is what?
2 tens is 20.
2 tens is 20. You guys agree with that? Isn't that what we just discovered? So 2 tens is 20. And yes, Miss Anderson wrote her 2 is real crazy, right?
Oh. No, you did not.
All right.
Okay.
So I am confident that you all can count by tens because we've been doing it a lot over the last couple weeks, and you guys are really.
By 1, but I accidentally count by 10s.
That's right. But you guys have been doing really awesome at it because we've been working with a hundreds chart, haven't we?
Yeah.
And now we've been working with our base 10 blocks. Where are those at down here? You guys were working with these base 10 blocks. Now we're back to our cubes, okay? So once you are finished, is everybody finished writing?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, because once you're done, I'd like you to go ahead and turn the page and start looking at the next page. Don't start working, but you can start looking to see what's going to come up.
Okay.
I have a fun game that I think that we're going to play together that's going to help us in grouping. Okay? All right. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and trace. And actually, I'll turn the page now. All right. Okay. So we're on page 456, okay? So we know that we can use 10 cubes to make one what?
110.
110. Thank you, Maddie. Is Maddie the only person paying attention?
I said it too. I want
I know you guys can count by tens. You are absolutely wonderful at it. So we know, we'll just trace this in, that 4 tens and 0 ones make what number?
40.
Ooh, do you understand?
Ooh, I love these things.
I'm starting to really like them too. We weren't too hot on them at the beginning, but now we're really liking them. How many tens are in the number 90?
Oh.
And how do you know? How many tens are in the number 90? I feel like over here at this desk, everybody just dropped their pencil all at the same time. Like they just couldn't believe it. Lucas! 9 tens make the number 90. Would you agree?
Yeah.
All right, let's play our game a little early. Now, I would like you to take your orange 10, stand up and put your chair in. Aislinn, stand by your desk. You guys stand in front of your desk. We already reviewed our game. I'm going to review it one more time. I am going to call out a tens number. It could be 10, could be 20, it could be 30, all the way to 100.
Or 86.
Or maybe to, how many am I missing? 380. Now listen. You're going to have your orange tens block. You need to get find partners, and I need to see 90. I need to see 9 tens that make 90. Ready? Hey, hold them up. Don't stop jumping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, I have a big question. Don't count mine. How many orange cubes do we have held up all together? Hold them up high in the air. Hold your orange cube up high in the air. 180 or 800? Nope. All right, what is it? I'm talking right now. What is 9 plus 9? So hold your cube up. So we have 180 cubes up in the air, but you didn't add mine.
So that means 190.
We have 190 orange cubes. Hold them up.
Oh my!
All right, go back to your seat.
This one was 200.
And let's listen for our next prompt.
Okay. If we had Bailey and all the other people, it'd go over.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, how many tens are in 90? Well, Lucas established that. He said there are 9 tens. And how many ones, Lucas?
0.
And 0 ones. All right. Jacob and Colton, you should be writing what I wrote on. Do you understand?
Are you going to put a 0?
Right here's the 0. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. If you're not writing what I'm writing, then I'm assuming that you don't understand. When you are done, number 2, we're going to do together. Go ahead on your own and count how many orange cubes, they are groups of 10, they have, Kayla. You listening? What are we doing?
We're doing this.
No, we're not doing that one anymore. We're doing number 2 right here. Who would like to sit down? Who would like to come up to the board and work this problem?
Oh, no, I got it.
I'm going to pull it still. Noah's not here.
Oh.
Shay, number 2. How many cubes of 10s do I have? How many ones do I have? I have 5 ones. Look up there. Do I have any ones? Do you see any ones? So then how many are there? Say it. The number's 50, but how many ones do I have? 0. Good. No. Keep that 5. Because that's 50 10s and how many ones? And that makes 50. Very good. All right, guys, let's do our game one more time. You ready? Okay. I would like you to stand up and push in your chair. We're going to play about 3 rounds of this, then we're going to quit to work on the next page. I would like you to pick up your green cubes. And I want you to make the number 30. Go.
Oh my gosh! I did it! Come on! Do this for me. We've never done it. We made the first one.
And hold them up. They have it. 30. Come here, Ava. All right. Now, we have 30. What's 3 plus 3? Cooper, scoot over. You're in a group, dude.
60.
What's 6 plus 3?
9.
What's 9 plus 3?
12.
What's 12 plus 3?
15.
And what's 15 plus 3?
18.
How many green blocks or green 10s do I have up in the air? Not including.
Oh!
Same as it was last.
180.
180. All right, guys, go back. Listen for your next prompt. Don't sit down.
He gave it away this season.
Don't sit down. Shay, don't sit down. Don't sit down. Now get your yellow. All right, once you have your yellow, Cooper, go back to your desk. Everybody needs to be in front of their desk. You are going to make the number 60.
I knew it was 60.
first one to you. Okay? Now, you might have to look. You just have one sentence. Look at me at the bottom of each number. So you're going to have to do some investigating. And instead of, for some of you will look down and go right away, I don't understand. Read. Okay? So 6 tens and 0 ones is what?
60.
Is what number? Raise your hand. You know. Mari.
60.
60. And I would like you to go ahead and draw 6 longs. Remember, that's what we're working with is longs today. So 2, 3,
Holy cow, that's a fat one.
4, 5, 6.
Holy cow! I keep making the wrong kind of thing.
Now, you are going to work on numbers 4, 5, and 6 alone. No, you can go sharpen.
You call that alone?
Alone.
You
Use
call
the
that
tissue.
fat?
That's fine.
Mommy, you call that fat?
Mari, Maddie, we're working. 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to walk around.
So, 6.
Now, you have to reverse, but you're doing good. Hey, Cooper, sit down on your bottom, please, and work on your own. Cooper. I'm seeing some good work here. Keep going. So you're going to have to do, okay, so now read your next one. You're going to have to do some investigating. That means you're going to have to read on in that sentence, folks. Okay, now those look like ones. Look at my longs and look at your ones.
10 and 1.
Now watch. You could even do this. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see how I'm doing them long? So that shows 10. Those little short tiny ones make you think that's a 1. I'm sorry, that my hand's stuck.
Oh, I
Okay.
made a
Go ahead.
G.
Those are 2 short. Okay, be careful. Some of you are making them very good, Ella. Some of you are doing this. Look, check it out. Look at me. Some of you are doing this, and that looks like a 1. Or better yet, you're doing that. That's not a long. That's a 1. Okay? So you draw your long similar to mine. Does it have to look exactly like mine? No. But I have to be able to understand what you're doing. If you are done, that's huge. If you are done, you can go on and do 7. Seeing some good work here.
Done.
Okay? Nope, you have to do 5 and 6. You still have to do numbers 5 and 6. Okay, but that's written backwards, and that looks like the word B. Okay?
Done. You can do number 7. I do. That's why I said done. Thank you.
Okay, good job, Olivia. Looking good.
There's 0.
Okay, you can go on and do number 7. Okay? Now, Ben, I think that we're going to be done. When you are done with that page entirely, you can quietly go ahead and put up your cubes for me. Okay? Just to get them out of the way. And you can do number 7 good. Okay? Guys, I'm going to give you another couple minutes because these don't take that long. When you do that, you can go ahead and put these up while you're waiting. Cooper, yours are over there, buddy, and you're supposed to be working on number 7.
Those are your
Okay? It says, Joey has 2 10s. Do you see the 2? Put your finger on the 2 10s. He wants to trade the 10s for 1.
2 ones.
So think about it. What if you broke all those 10s up? What would they become?
There's 2.
There's 2 of them. And what do the 2 10s represent? What number? 21s. So what do you think you're going to put down?
Miss Anderson, I can't find my bag.
It's right on your desk.
There we go.
You put your 99? 99, we'll get it again. 99. Are we working with the number 99?
No.
Can you help Aislinn tell her what number we're working with? 90. So how many tens is it? Okay, good. So write the number 9. And how many ones? 0. I hope you're watching Aislinn. Now Aislinn, can you draw me 9 longs? Everybody should be paying attention because if this is something you struggle with, Aislinn's going to be helping you out up here. Perfect longs, Aislinn. Perfect. High five. Love it. All right, number 5. So did everybody's number 4 look like that?
Yeah.
Close to. Lucas, number 5. 8 tens and 0 ones is what number, Lucas? Number 5. 8 tens and 0 ones is what number? Is 80. Now go ahead and show me how you did that with longs. And guess what, guys? Don't turn the page yet and think you're going to work ahead because some of you didn't get number 7 right.
Just looking.
Okay. Now Lucas is drawing. How many longs are you drawing, Lucas?
8.
All right, keep going. And then I'm going to be looking for a partner to come up and do number 6. I'm not taking hands, I'm doing names. Very good, Lucas, thank you. All right, did everybody's look like Lucas's or close to?
Yeah.
All right, Mara, write you your name for number 6. Hey, 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 hey.
Guys, chill out.
Mari, what number are we working with? 70. So how many tens is that? 7. And how many ones? There we go. Press a little bit. There. Now draw 7. Oh! How many longs are you supposed to draw?
7.
Sometimes Miss Anderson gives the question away. Hey, Colton, we were going to go ahead and put up our cubes while we were waiting. Erica and Ava, if you were all done, you can go ahead and put your cubes up while we're watching Mari. All right, as long as you have 8 longs, that's perfect.
You need 7. You
Where?
need 7 longs. 7 longs. Miss Anderson, 7 longs.
7, what'd I say?
8.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Never make a long.
I dropped my pencils in.
That's long. Got it? That's how long. Don't worry about those. Go, go, go.
Those look crazy.
4. She's got 4. 5. 6. 7. Good job. And that makes 7 longs. Okay. All right, let's go. Does everybody's look about like this? All right, we need to take a look at number 7 because not everybody got that one right. And Kayla and Olivia figured it out pretty well. It says Joey has 2 tens. 1, 2. He wants to trade in these tens for ones. How many ones should Joey get? If you wrote 2 ones, you're wrong. 20 ones. Because think about breaking each one of those apart.
But you didn't have, he had 2 tens, you didn't have any ones.
He wants to trade them in for ones. How
But
many
that
ones
doesn't
would he
make any
get?
sense.
It does. Think about him. This, can I teach? Can you sit down and let me teach? If he takes a 10 and he breaks them all down, watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, big Shay, 8, 9, 10. How many ones do I have? Preston, 10. I've taken that one row of 10 and I've broken it apart. So then if I did that with another row of 10 the same way, how many ones would I have?
21.
Ella.
21.
Do we get it?
But no, you mean 20.
Honey, 10 plus 10 equals 20. If I broke that, if I counted from 1 to 20, I'm counting by ones. So it's like if I had a $20 bill and I took it and I said I want all ones and I gave it to the cashier, how many ones would she give me back?
No, Steve.
20. Okay?
So it's this is 20.
It's 20 ones. 2 tens equal how much? 20. If I broke each one up like I did there, how many ones will I have? 20. You got it, Ben? All right, friends. Go ahead and turn that page. Let's finish this up, then we'll go on and get into our math center. Okay, are we ready? There are 2 buses, and 10 people are on each bus. All right, so here we are. We're going off to our field trip. 10 people are on each bus. How many people ride on the buses? Count by tens and draw a picture to solve. You don't need to draw your picture because I believe that you already know the answer. So I have 10 people on this bus and 10 people on this bus. How many people do I have all together? Shay, 20. So there are 20 people. So I'm going to take my pen, or my pencil in your case, and I'm going to write 20. Ready? Number 9. Does everybody get that one? Number 9. George has 3 boxes of pens. So you know when you go to Staples and you buy the box of pens? So he's got 3 of those. 10 pens are in each box. How many pens does George have? Kayla?
30.
He has, you guys agree?
Yes.
So 10, 20,
30.
All right, don't clock out on me. Ooh, this one looks good.
What? That's a brain.
So Brian, no, it says Brian. Who said that? That's cute. I used to, you know what? I got kids get confused with the same thing all the time. Whoa. Go sit down, go sit down, go sit down. We don't get up and walk up. Go sit down. All right, Brian has a book. He reads how many pages? Ben. 10 pages. A day, every day. Show how many pages Brian reads in 5 days.
That's Lucas's dad. That's my dad's name.
I know. How many pages does Brian read in 5 days? So how many pages does he read a day? 10, right, Haley? So he reads 10 pages a day for 5 days. So how many pages does he read a day? So I'm going to draw longs. 1, 2. How many, Haley?
10.
He reads 10 in 5 days?
No, 5.
5 in 5 days? Oh, how many pages does he read in 5 days? If each one of those represents 10, how many does he read in 5 days? 10. I should have hands just darting up in the air.
15.
How many, Erica? number 11 is your assessment. That means, Ben, can you open your book? That means you are going to, Ben, you did not even do number 10 with us. So that means you're going to do this one on your own. Okay? We're not going to shout out the answer. We'll come back together. I'm going to walk around and make sure everybody's got the same exact answer.
Beth is your name. Beth. Beth has 4 jars.
All right, everybody get out of your system. Just say Beth.
Beth.
Come back to me. Come back to me. Beth has 4 jars. Now think of this. Each jar has 10 of those bouncy balls. Harper loves those things. How many bouncy balls does Beth have in all? So she has 4 jars of these, and each jar has 10. Bubble in which answer you think is correct. I'm going to walk around and see if you understand this, if you get it. Good job. I see it's some good work.
Figure out how to show how much it is.
Well, we're not doing tallies. Okay, we were doing 10, we did 5 long, so you did way more work than what you needed to do. So this is right. So she has 4 jars of 10. Now think about that. She has 4 jars. What are you going to write? And I don't want you to look at anybody else's page. She has 4 jars of 10. So does she have 4 balls altogether? Does she have 14? Does she have 40? All right. Tell me the answer you got, Cooper.
40.
Cooper got 40.
Yes.
How do I know that? Well, I'm going to draw her jars.
Because 4 tens is 4.
Here's a jar. Pretend there's 10 balls in each. Here's a jar. Here's a jar. And here's a jar. And there's 10 balls. So 10, 20, 30, 40. All right, I'm going to walk around and tear out your math homework for you. Yes, you do have to.